Hello. So my plan wasn't to vlog today, but I was like, wait, I kind of look cute, and I also haven't filmed like a day in my life here in 2024. So I was like, let me go ahead and do that, because today is just an average day. We got errands to run, we gotta go to work, so I was like, let's just do it, and y'all like it, so here we are. And when the idea popped in my head, at first I was like, no, like I'm not gonna do it because I don't have makeup on. But then I'm like, y'all haven't seen me without makeup before. I literally go to work every single day without makeup, and I go on live. So why is it a problem to record on YouTube? I don't know. And I typically don't even wear makeup throughout the week anyways, so this is as realistic as possible. But today's agenda is to go to work, drag things to the post office, go to Target, go grocery shopping, cook, eat, and then go back to work. And keep in mind, it is already, let's see, what time is it? 2:50. Because I just woke up at 2:30. I got ready in 20 minutes. This is literally what I do, because I didn't go to bed till what time? 6 in the morning. Let me just back up so you guys can see like the full fit. I don't think I'm gonna wear this again after this, because I don't like how awkward, like it's not completely low rise, because low rise would be on there, but it's not high rise. What is this, mid rise? I don't like that. I am not a fan of that. So this will be my last time wearing this. If you like it, it is from Fashion Nova. We needed help from Mr. Fabulous because we got all these boxes, more boxes, and bags over there, which I am not 100% sure if it could fit in my car, because your girl got her car filled in the trunk. So just in case, we got him. As I suspected, everything wasn't gonna fit in the cart the first round. That's how I can usually tell if it's gonna fit in my car. If everything could fit in the cart, it'll fit. If I fill up the entire cart and there's still more to add, won't fit in just my car alone. I just truly do not feel like myself. Like, honestly, from the naked eye, my brows look fine. They still look shaped. My hair looks fine. It's not fine, but oh my gosh, you guys, please, my high maintenance girls, please tell me you get it. Like the girls who always have their nails done, or maybe lashes are their thing, or their hair, whatever it is your thing, and like you don't have it done and you're like, oh my god, who is that hideous troll in front of my eyes? But I recently asked the Lord for patience, because I was like, you know what, like try to be more patient. And oh, I've been getting tested. I talked a little bit about business-wise in my, not my last video, in my last video before that. Question mark? No, I didn't post it yet. Video coming soon that I can't post yet. Bro, tell me why. We're going into my office building, right? And it's an office building that has a bunch of different types of offices in there. So it's not just me in there. And some old ladies almost hit us with the door, which they obviously did on accident, because we were coming in and they were coming out, but the door is not see-through, so you can't really tell if somebody's coming through or not. And instead of saying, oh, sorry, like, you know, like, because that's normally what the other offices do to me, they look absolutely disgusted by Carlos. Like, they're just like this. And I'm like, am I like seeing things? Like, you guys know I'm a little dramatic. I'm like, am I just like crazy? Maybe I'm just seeing things. Not a single one of them said sorry. Nobody even held the door open for us, as we're just standing right there, because they almost hit us. And I look at Carlos, I'm like, am I crazy? Or were they looking like disgusted? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, how effing rude, so they could hear it, but they didn't hear it. I feel like I hate playing the race card, but I really think it's because he looks like a Puerto Rican man, because they don't be doing that to me. They don't do that to me ever. I'm not talking about those specific old ladies. I've never seen them, but like just in general, the whole office, like we just kind of know what each other's faces look like, and they're just usually friendly with me. But they were mean, like they were looking at him crazy, like, why is this man here? I don't like that. He's like, I don't know why you're mad. It didn't happen to you. And I'm like, because it happened to you. Like, same way you should be mad. If that happened to me, wouldn't you be mad? He's like, yeah, I guess. He just don't be caring about things. Like, it's just like, psh. Like, the thing about me is that I care to an extent. Like, if somebody's rude, I'm gonna be ruder back, okay? But it doesn't like hurt my feelings in the sense like I'm gonna go cry at night and I'm gonna think about it. Like, no, that's just not me. That's not me and Carlos. People could say you're fat, you're ugly, you da da. Okay, we'll just say something worse back and then we just move on about our days. And it seems like we care because oh look, they're responding back. No, we don't care. Like, truly, I'm not gonna lie, the only person who really be hurting my feelings is my mom. That's it. If you're not my mom, you're not hurting my feelings. And then with Carlos, it's honestly the same thing. If you're not his parents, don't really hurt his feelings. No, his feelings begin hurt. If he cares about you, his feelings begin to hurt. But random strangers, no. He could care less. Anyways, now that TED Talk is over, we came to Target for only a couple of things. So we need to leave only for a couple of things. We need a gift card because my brother's birthday is in 2 days. So I'm just gonna get him a Target gift card. Same thing with my other brother. I did get that on camera. He could buy a video game, Legos, whatever it is he wants to buy. He's turning 16 with a birthday card. We need drain cleaner, poof poof, Q-tips, toothpaste, and if I could find, I don't know, this is very oddly specific, if I could find a heart-shaped cookie cutter. I'm so upset they had them for Valentine's Day and I didn't get them, but I want to make like these potatoes. I want to cut up potatoes and put them in the shape of hearts. So hopefully they have it.
Right.
I'm gonna get him this card.
Oh, thanks, yeah.
Like a skid mark on your whitest underpants. You really stand out. Because my dad be calling him an ass all the time. Because he literally has a smart mouth. He always has like witty things to say to you. So that's perfect. Would it really be a Marshall's haul? I mean, would it really be a Target haul if I didn't leave with something that wasn't on the list? So it was only 2 things. Well, 3 things. Okay. I have been seeing this all over TikTok. This Native Girl Scout body wash, and I was like, you know what, like, it can't smell that good. It smells that good. I'm so sorry for the horrible lighting, you guys. It smells, oh my god, it smells exactly like a cookie. And now I am starving to death, and now I really want a Girl Scout cookie. Why have I not seen Girl Scouts all year? Like, where are they? I need some cookies, okay? And I took a big risk. I saw they also had deodorant for these Girl Scout things, and I saw it said aluminum free, and I've been hearing and seeing and reading all over TikTok that deodorant with aluminum is bad for you. So I was like, you know what, let me just test it out. I also heard that it's the aluminum that actually helps you not stink. So I will be testing out this deodorant only on days where I am at work alone. So if I am stinking by myself. If it do not help, I know you kind of have to train your body. That's what I saw some people say, like, oh, you just take some time for your body to adjust. I will give it time. I'll give her time to shine. But if it do not help this, I will die smelling good. Okay. Put the aluminum in there. Okay, that's just my opinion. I'm gonna smell like a cookie. Oh my god, I'm gonna smell like a cookie. Or if this one doesn't work, I saw that Secret had aluminum free deodorant, and I have used Secret in the past and that works for me. So I'm willing to try the aluminum free one if this one doesn't work. I've actually never even purchased from Native before today. But now we have to go grocery shopping. I should have mentioned that haul was 160 bucks. 160 bucks, and the only thing I added was deodorant, 2 body washes. I should have mentioned I got 2 of them because they said limited edition and they were on sale, so I needed a backup. And I added this battery for our fire smoke detector, whatever. It ran out, the battery died, and I didn't even get a poof poof because they didn't have pink. I don't buy poof poofs unless they're pink or purple. There was no pink or purple, so I wasn't gonna buy it. Nope. 2 bags of groceries and 2 waters. 2 packs of waters. $100. Keep in mind, I thought this was gonna be like a really cheap haul. I was like, okay, we already have a bunch of meat in the freezer. You know, we got the pizza sauce, we got mac and cheese at home. We had a bunch of stuff at home. I was realistically, I got 1 meat, just pork chops, and I was just getting things that we ran out of. Like little things, like, oh, just need some crackers, some juice, some croutons, ham and cheese. I thought 50 bucks, and it was double. So I've been learning how to cook on TikTok. Prior to this, I legit, the only thing I could cook was rice and beans and salchichas and eggs and pancakes. That's it. That's literally it. But I was like, you know what? I'm in my feminine era. Feminine era also means that oh my god, I still don't like cooking meat. It freaks me out. Look at this. All the blood. Like I was saying, feminine era to me meant just like, you know, being more in tune with what God views that a woman should do. Very unpopular opinion these days. If you get it, you get it. So to me, that meant like, you know, cooking more. Babe, I'm gonna need you to throw this meat on this pan because I can't do this. Sorry, I don't even know where I was at before he came and did the meat for me. But to me, feminine era just means like, you know, whatever God intends for you as a woman. So cooking, you know, cleaning. I do most of the cleaning, honestly, but even before I got into this era, I hate this word, being more submissive to your husband. Obviously, I'm not married yet, but I'm trying to prep. And I've also been trying to learn more patience, because I just need more patience. And also, like, you know, we want kids. Not right now. Not right now, this second. No. Immediately no. But, you know, and I need to have patience if you have kids. So I've been testing it on my dogs. If you're new here, I have 5 dogs, 2 of which are puppies. And if you have puppies, you know, oh my gosh, they are like little psychopaths and you need a lot of patience. So I've been testing it on them. I'm not gonna lie, I do be yelling still sometimes, but like, it's because they don't listen. Like one of them, she'll start to eat the poop and I'm like, Trixie, don't do that. Trixie, come inside please. And that's how she listens, you know? Real dog owners know, because I hate on TikTok when a dog owner will yell at them really quick, like, get inside, and they're like, I can't believe you would talk to the dog like that. And I'm like, bro, that's the only way they're gonna listen. If they're like doing something they're not supposed to, they're gonna harm themselves. Like one of my other puppies, she eats rocks. We have like fake little rocks in the backyard, and she'll eat them. So obviously we don't want her to like choke or die or anything. So if she's not listening, yeah, we're gonna yell and say, stop eating the freaking rocks. Okay, we treat the dogs as if they're like real human babies. But anyways, feminine era. So meat has always freaked me out because I'm like, what if I like poison us when it comes to cooking? Ground beef has been the easiest thing. I haven't made pork chops yet, so that's for tomorrow's meal. I make like a whole weekly meal plan. I don't want to say meal plan, but like, you know, a meal schedule, so that I don't have to think. It's just already written out, like, oh, tomorrow it's pork chops, pizza, then you know what I mean? So I'll learn how to do pork chops tomorrow. I have been trying to learn how to do chicken, but I have not done it unsupervised. Like anytime I try, Carlos is around, for the fact that I really don't want to poison us. And what doesn't help is that when I say poison, I'm not even like kidding. My brother, he actually did get salmonella poisoning one time from chicken being not cooked enough. Not me, it was my mom. And best believe, my mom has never not cooked chicken. Like, she like overcooks it allegedly now. I haven't had her cooking in a long time, but she overcooks it now because she's like so paranoid about like poisoning us again. Not say us, him. So yeah, right now what I've been doing is just mushing up the meat, and then I'm gonna season it. I've actually been really good at seasoning, because I never understood when my grandma, I'm so sorry if I've been rambling, but when my grandma tried to teach me how to cook, she's like, oh, you just like put a dash. I'm like, what is a dash? So like, I need measurements. I get it now, because you're just kind of like, eyeball it. Did I tell you all what I was making? All this talking. I'm making lasagna. This will be like my 3rd time making it. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty easy and it tasted really good the first time and second time, and I'm sure it'll taste good today. Making lasagna, and then I also learned this TikTok, learned on TikTok how to make your own garlic bread, but it's like with Hawaiian rolls. That was the best garlic bread I've ever had in my life. Me and Carlos have decided we will not eat boxed garlic bread anymore. That's usually what we do. Take it out of the box, pop it in the oven, easy. But honestly, it tastes so much better and it's pretty easy to make. And then I'm fine with just the lasagna and the rolls, but Carlos always just likes an extra side. So he's gonna have potatoes on the side, but it's like bagged potatoes, like, I don't know, Bird's Eye, is that the name of the brand? The Bird's Eye brand, and you just pop that in the microwave. So that's pretty easy. If I should do more cooking videos, let me, like, on TikTok, I don't know. Actually, don't ask me to do cooking videos. I don't feel comfortable doing that because people are gonna make fun of me. People are just really mean, and it's something I'm still learning. You know, like, I'm not confident in my skills yet, but Carlos has been really liking it. And that's another reason why I've been wanting to cook, not only for him, but like, hello, when I have kids, like, what the hell, what are they gonna eat if I don't know how to cook? So I got some meals down. So far, what I got down, and keep in mind, you guys, I'm a super picky eater, like the pickiest eater ever. So I stay in my bubble of foods. What I learned is tacos, lasagna, I can make pasta with the meat sauce now. I haven't perfected quesadillas yet because the chicken, I want to try empanadas because I know how to cook the beef, put the cheese. It's just frying them, I'm petrified because like, we're gonna burn me. But we could try that another day. I tried mac and cheese, baked mac and cheese. I just don't like baked mac and cheese. It's just too much cheese for me. I'm lactose intolerant. It does not make me feel good. So I don't think I'm even gonna bother to cook that again. What else have I learned? Oh, Cajun chicken pasta. Ooh, I made it. It tastes really good. Made garlic bread. What else have I like learned? Oh, we've been making our own pizzas at home, which I know you're probably thinking like, oh, these are basic meals, you should not cook them. Guys, I didn't know anything. I legit knew nothing. So this is a lot of stuff for me to be learning, and I just started doing it a month ago. I learned all this within a month. But yeah, I've also I like making the pizzas at home now rather than the box pizzas, because the box pizzas, they're like okay, but I feel like over time they've been getting more expensive, smaller, and not as good. So I'm like, whatever, we're just gonna make our own pizza at home, and Carlos honestly likes it, so that's what I'm gonna do. So we haven't, in the past month, we haven't bought box pizza, we haven't bought box garlic bread. Yeah, so I don't know. I gotta figure out, I'm just gonna perfect chicken. Before I keep trying more meals, we're gonna perfect our chicken down, because chicken is just like essential in like a bunch of meals, you know? Scrum delicious. I just still struggle with draining it, y'all. I be so scared I'm gonna spill it everywhere. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys the recipe. Let me not say recipe. This video got literally 1 million likes, so I know y'all seen it. So me and Carlos, I'm not gonna lie, we be eating the whole thing of Hawaiian bread.
Yeah.
We're gonna eat
Yeah,
the whole thing, take it out.
let's do that. I like that.
And it legit fits perfectly in this little pan I got from Marshall's. Then you're going to go ahead and just slit. Well, the lady in the TikTok made 2 slits. I personally made 1 slit last time and it was fine. And you don't want to get it all the way to the bottom because then you don't want the cheese to melt all the way through. So I just do it down the middle. Here we go. Then I'm gonna take some mozzarella cheese. If you can't tell, we go through mozzarella cheese so easily in this house. Oh, if you hear that, that's Carlos getting mad in the background. He's playing his game. And you're just gonna stuff them with cheese. And if you think it's too much, don't worry, because that's what I thought at first. I was like, dang, like this looks like it's gonna be too much. But cheese, but when it melts, you'll see. You'll see it's gonna be good. It tasted exquisite last time. So exquisite that Carlos was like, when are you gonna make it again? That's how I know when something tastes really good. There's actually only one time he said my food tasted bad. And it was, okay, hear me out before you were like, what the hell, girl? So when I make my own pizza, I've tried just getting regular pizza dough, but it just is hard to work with. So I just cheat and I just get like the Pillsbury one. And there's regular crust or there's thin crust. And I do not like thin crust pizza in general. So last time I went to the store, they didn't have regular, they had thin. So I was like, okay, they have like a croissant sheet. Like, you know how they sell the croissants? But there was a sheet. So I was like, okay, what if I just take this croissant sheet and I just put the pizza on it? And I did not tell him. He didn't notice until he was like, why does it look a little different than last time? I'm like, what are you talking about, sir? I don't know what you're talking about. And yeah, he did not like it. I didn't think it was too bad. Obviously not as good as regular crust, but besides that, he's liked every other thing I cooked. I personally like the croissant pizza. The only thing that I didn't like that I've cooked is the baked mac and cheese. So that's not bad for just learning. Okay, so those are all stuffed. Okay, so in a separate bowl, you're gonna put butter, some Parmesan cheese, and some garlic, and top it off with parsley, melt it all together. Look at how good the butter looks! Bear in mind, never said this was the healthiest thing. I did say it was the most delicious thing though. I put just a little bit too much cheese on top, but it's okay. More cheese, the merrier. That came out so freaking perfect though. Actually, now that I took it out, it looks so good. I'm like contemplating not going to work, but my tax appointment is also next week. And so it's my birthday, and I'm trying to ball out. So I probably should go. It's already 7:30. I'm about to head on live now. It is literally 8 o'clock. Coming on late as hell, but I'm just trying to get to 61,600 orders. I feel like I just hit 61,000 and we're already about to hit 62. Let me not say already, but you know what I mean. We got 600 orders, almost 600, really quick. Tell me why I just got an email. This is the exact email. I'm reading it word for word. Please go ahead and cancel order number blank. Yesterday I ordered and you mentioned the order was going to be packed on live. However, you never packed it. It was not. Order live, packed on live. You shouldn't say orders will be packed on live, and when you can't get to it, you want to say all orders are not guaranteed to be packed on live. Please cancel, thank you. So number one, the order will not be canceled. This is why we have our policy section in place because this happens literally all the time. I wish I was exaggerating. People will get upset that their order isn't packed on live when it's not guaranteed. I do have some special days where I'm like, okay guys, if you order on live, I'll pack it on live. Example, today is one of those days, but yesterday it was not one of those days. And the reason I can remember the days is because yesterday I was giving away free gifts. So whenever I give free gifts, I typically don't pack the orders on live because I get an influx of orders because everybody wants that free gift.
Huge shout out to the almost 400 people in my live. Most of them are names I recognize. And literally, trust me, I notice you guys, even though they don't order every single time, which I don't expect, they still show up, they interact, they like, they follow. Look at them, look at them, look at them. And if you're in this live and you're not subscribed to my YouTube, you are missing out on behind the scenes. Okay, period.
Okay, so I just got an email back from the customer that wanted to cancel their order because it wasn't packed on live. I don't remember if I told you what I said. All I said was, hello, unfortunately we cannot cancel your order as all orders are final sale. No orders are guaranteed to be packed on live, nor was that said yesterday as we were giving free gifts. And I did read the email on my live just so people know, like, not all your orders are guaranteed. It just, you know, if I say it, it's guaranteed, but if I don't say it, it's not guaranteed. So I like to do that as a disclaimer. Never said the customer's name, no personal information, just saying, hey, this is what the case is. I just got an email back. I'm asking you to cancel my order since you have not packed or shipped my order yet. I will go ahead and place a dispute with my bank. The order was placed yesterday night and I'm asking you today to cancel it, still within 24 hours. Please keep in mind, it does say in my policy section, once orders are placed, you cannot cancel or change. I have that in there for reasons like this. Of course, I make exceptions, like sometimes people order, they're like, oh shoot, I ordered the red key instead of the pink, can I cancel and switch? I'm very lenient, but like when it comes to things like this where people are upset because it's not packed on live or they're upset because they didn't get a free gift, that's when I'm very firm on my policy section because I'm like, okay, this is kind of crazy. And she said, you need to be more, sorry, I'm gonna be professional. You need to be more professional with your business. You go on live and you read this email to all your viewers. How childish. While yesterday being on live talking about another customer that is crazy and loca. Handle things professionally and grow up. If this is your first ever video with me, I wasn't calling a customer loca. It's just a code name for somebody who has been constantly harassing me for about a month now. 4 weeks straight. I'll link that story time in the description. It's a crazy customer. Well, I guess technically she was a customer. She's not a customer anymore because I banned her. Crazy customer. She made 20 plus accounts. So I guess this person just thinks I call my customers crazy. I do not do that. The reason I just say Miss Loca is just like a cover-up because I'm not going to use her real name, even though she comes in my lives and she uses her real name. Like she'll use her full government name and then harass me from that account. But even though she exposed herself, I still have not exposed her name, anything like that. But yeah, if you're a small business and you're listening to this and this happens to you, keep all the emails, save the emails. I have the email saved. Save your receipt, save the tracking number, save the invoice you have with your bank. Because as soon as somebody orders, I get, if I search up their credit card number, like last digits, it'll show me that they were the ones who ordered. So you just save all that up, and then when they place the chargeback, you give it to your bank, and then 9 times out of 10, the bank sides with you. Especially every single time, I'm not gonna lie, this has happened a couple times. Every single time that somebody says, oh yeah, I'm gonna go place a chargeback, the bank goes and sides with me. Because chargebacks, if you don't know what a chargeback is, that means you call your bank and you say, hey, that wasn't me who placed the order. Or you say, hey, I never got my order. So it's something like that's supposed to be your last resort. The bank isn't gonna be like, oh, well, she said she's gonna place a chargeback. All right, let's just, you know what I mean? Obviously the customer doesn't say, oh yeah, I told the business I was gonna do that. Know what I mean? But banks do it as like a last resort kind of thing. It just kind of sucks because if we get a chargeback, we get $15 taken on top of the order. So let's say the order was 50 bucks. I'll actually get
65 bucks taken out from my account. So not only did I lose the 50 bucks from the order, I lost an extra 15, and I lost, and I lose money on the merchandise that the customer got. And I lose money on future customers buying that, you know what I mean? So yeah, just a little disclaimer. It's Monday. I don't know if I mentioned that on the vlog. It is Monday. Typically on Mondays, it is very, very crazy here at Fabia's Boutique. For some reason, everybody wakes up on the wrong side of the bed and they're very mean during live. Mondays is when I get the most mean emails of like angry customers or anything like that. Angry comments. Like, for some reason, Mondays are always like the worst days. Does anybody, like any other small businesses, do you guys ever have those, like, do you ever have that problem? I feel like in-person businesses, it might be a little different because like Monday, like everybody's like from the end of the weekend, but I don't know. I don't know. Is it just me or am I crazy? Something I also forgot to mention, the reason I also do final sale is for reasons like that, but people don't realize every single time I get an order, I get charged for 2 different fees. A Shopify fee, I forget the exact percentage, but it's really small. But imagine that times 61,000, because that's how many orders I've gotten on Shopify. So I get charged a little fee from Shopify for anybody placing an order, and then I also get charged a fee from the bank, because people are using debit cards, credit cards, whatever the case may be. And if I go and cancel the order, I don't get that fee back. That's their fee now. They keep it. Shopify, I'm not sure if they keep it. I'm like 90% sure, but the bank, 1,000,000%, they're keeping that fee. They're like, well, tough noogies, like you better figure it out, you know? So that's why, especially if somebody's like being really mean to me, like this person was, yeah, I don't want to lose money on the fee, so I'm not gonna cancel the order, you know? If you're watching this video, it is your lucky day because we just have tea on tea on tea on tea on tea. I forgot about this tea. I saw it a couple days ago. So if you missed out, I'm also gonna link this video in the description. It's story time, how I got scammed of $10,000. I ordered these pink boxes, 10,000 of them, and just go watch the story. Essentially, the vendor was trying to steal more money from me, and they shipped my boxes and delivered them. And literally weeks after they were delivered, they said, hey, you actually owe $600 more. I said, why do I owe $600 more? They were like, oh, you didn't pay all the shipping costs. And I'm like, okay, so if I didn't pay for all the shipping, why did you ship it to me? What business does that? Who does that? I've never heard of that. If that's the case, the business will email you, say, hey, you actually owe this much more money. They don't deliver it to you weeks later and say, hey, you owe me $600 more. And they would literally stalk my personal page. They would email me like, hey, saw you got engaged. When can you pay the $600? Hey, saw this. You owe $600. And at one point, I was like, stop talking to me. Stop messaging me. Stop, don't look at me. Don't think about me. Like, I was pissed. Like, I told them off because I was like losing my marbles. And this was like fall. Summer, fall, right? Whatever. Tell me why they dead ass sent it to the debt collector. They sent the $600 to the debt collector. So now I really do gotta pay it. I'm gonna pay it now, but it's just like, bro, why would you do that? And they said they're like, oh, if you don't pay, we're gonna send it to the debt collector. I'm like, what are you sending to the debt collector? Because if I owed $600, why would you, you have to watch the story time to understand. Because it's not the actual boxes I got scammed out of. Like, I got my 10,000 boxes. It's the fact that I said, hey, is the grand total $10,000? Does that include everything? And my vendor said, yep, $10,000, 10,000 boxes, here you go. Then I got hit with shipping fees, custom fees, storage fees, all these fees. And then I got pissed and I asked them, I'm like, hey, you said I just paid $10,000 up front and that's it. And they were like, no, you have to pay this, this, and that. So that's why I say I got scammed, because it's just like, bro, because the thing is, they knew. They were being greedy. They knew if they said, oh, well, actually, it's not gonna be 10,000. It's gonna be like 13, 14,000. That's how much I'm gonna actually end up being paying. Then I would have been like, no. And they knew that I would have been like, no, I'm good, keep your boxes. But they wanted my money. They wanted my money. They probably just saw $10,000 in flashing lights and was like, we got her. Oh my God, we're about to make $10,000. I'm sweating just thinking about this situation. Yeah, so, oh, somebody said, tell them you didn't give permission to sell your info to a third party in dispute. Oh, somebody said you can dispute and send proof of receipt. You know what? I didn't know I could dispute that. I will be disputing it. I've only ever gotten one thing before this sent to a debt collector. I'm not even gonna get into that. And I did pay it because it was my fault. I thought I was gonna get caught, but it was my fault. But this time this is not my fault. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm gonna dispute it. And at first I thought it was a scam because it came through an email. Last time I had something from the debt collector, they kept calling me. This time I'm getting emails, but the email is, it is very much legit. I looked it up. And it has their information. Like if it was a scam, because you know how you get scam emails and they're like, you owe Chase Bank $532. Call this number. You get what I'm saying? But this one's real because it had the name of the vendor and what the situation was and things like that. So yeah, I'm just going through it, you guys. I'm just so stressed out. There's just so much happening. I'm on live, I'm packing orders. My birthday's next week. I have so many collections being planned and it's all over my office right now. Did I say my taxes are next week? I still have to print out receipts for the taxes, some other stuff. And I was on my period, so that didn't help the whole hormone situation. And my house was a disgrace. I'm still in the process of cleaning it. It's just, and I'm wedding planning. I have so many appointments in April. Anyways, let's get back to packing orders on live.
Disregard the hair. I was laying down and I'm so tired. I almost forgot to close out the vlog. Me and Carlos were watching like some sort of ASMR. I don't even know. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna shower or maybe clean. Definitely gonna do some laundry right now. And I just don't want to do that on camera. This is just everyday things. So yeah, if you guys like more of these vlogs, let me know. Bye.